Nithyananda, everybody. We got some people in the hall, and we're talking about how we manifested the new shakti. We got an initiation into remote healing, so we can heal over distance, body scan what's going on with you, and heal you. It's my favorite shakti. It's very powerful. We're seeing a lot of breakthroughs. We're already seeing medical studies proving that this is working tremendously. It's very powerful to see all this. So we're gonna go over here to Ma Karna and we're gonna talk about her experience. How's it been for you?
Okay, so it was a really crazy night actually. So it's funny because I used to work in social media, but I've never really built a following for myself. It's more for other people, really. So right now I'm just building my, getting connected with people. And so I don't have a lot of people that I know that are interested in this sort of stuff. But last night I did a Zoom call and I had quite a few people that I literally just met who were like, okay, yes, we want a healing, let's do this. So they literally hop on the call. I don't even have a conversation with them. I'm like, okay, thanks for coming on. Let's just get started. And literally just maybe learned their name, and that was it. And I'm like, okay, so what's happening is, and then got a full view and saw exactly what was happening. It was funny actually. One of the guys that I was helping. What came through was that he had a fatty liver and a sluggish gallbladder. And then, so I went with that. And it was funny because afterwards he asked me, he's like, so do I have any diseases? And I could tell he was kind of fishing to find out, do you know what disease I have? Just by the way he was posing the question. And I'm just like, and I realized because the source of the disease was actually the fatty liver and the gallbladder, which he wasn't aware of, obviously, just by the way the context of the conversation. But it was actually causing a discrepancy in his insulin. So it looked like prediabetes, diabetes. So he was having blood sugar issues that was caused by the fatty liver and sluggish gallbladder. So I was able to heal that for him. So it was really interesting because everything was coming through so clear. And a lot of healings. It was really powerful. And I also got to complete with a lot of the disbelief that I was still having. We have these powers that we're manifesting, and it's just like, oh my God, is this really happening? And you doubt sometimes, even though you're actually seeing the coconut move. You're like, whoa, it's amazing. Is it actually happening? But that question keeps coming up, and that's just a symbol of your doubt. So last night, the whole process of going through with these powers was really helping me complete with doubt, because it put me face to face with it, and I'm like, why am I still doubting? This is so clear.
Definitely.
It's so clear.
And it's nice to help people in that way. This is the most impactful shakti we've had so far.
I'm going to adjust this. Reach your arm out. You have long arms, dude.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Grab the camera. Put your arms out there. Now we're both in this.
Hey,
look at that. Nice.
So, this is one I'm enjoying the most, and I'm actually happy to call people and show this so I can help them, and they see the instant healing. This is so great.
It's so, there really aren't any words for it. Gratitude doesn't express it. I swear it's like I stepped through a vortex into a new dimension, and I'm like, oh sweet, what's happening out here? And I don't really know how to relate to the Maya Matrix anymore in that way. I do to an extent, but it's it feels like I'm waking up from a dream where, a dream where you couldn't really control where you're going, and you're like, okay, well, I'm moving my body, but still things are happening that are kind of weird and I can't control it. And now I'm here in reality, but it's a dream compared to what I was experiencing before, and I'm like, I don't want to go back to that dream. That dream sucks. I'm gonna hang out here.
Well put. That's well put.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna
move on.
What everybody else is
Thank
saying.
you.
So it's awesome to see this and experience all these. Yeah, I can help you. Yeah, I got you. So, what are your guys' experiences been?
For what?
For the initiation we got last night.
It was really awesome. It's powerful. What did I experience last night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Either you doing it or somebody doing it for you.
Yeah, well, actually, I experienced the powerful healing on me doing a powerful healing on a couple people. And the next day, this was the first initiation actually. And the next day they were like, wow, I didn't even know that like my kidneys were doing this, but they feel so much better and things like that, because they weren't even aware that their kidneys were actually kind of struggling because they hadn't been drinking enough water and all coffee and tea. And so I picked up on that kind of like inflammation and pain.
Nice. That's awesome.
So that was really cool. And then last night was awesome too. I've experienced people being able to go inside and heal me as well. So that was really awesome. Like some of the things.
Yeah, this is definitely like the best shakti we've gotten so far.
This is pretty much like one of the things I came here for.
Yeah.
That hadn't been released, and so now it's here and it's available, and I'm really excited about it because I mean this is gonna change the world.
And like the more we do it, we're just gonna like help so many people.
This is gonna like obliterate the pharmaceutical industry. This is going to, you know, like cause so many people to just release all of these like matrix obstacles. And, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How has your experience been?
Nithyananda, I think it's the most beautiful power because healing people it's very compassion for humanity and for yourself.
Yeah.
I think about children, about a lot of people want life with enjoy but suffered, and with this power you can not suffer, just enjoy, and this is beautiful. Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
So, like, I had an incompletion about expressing powers because I felt like, why do I need to do this? More of my goal is just for enlightenment. I don't feel the need to like do all this stuff. I just want enlightenment. But like I want enlightenment for others. So like when I was initiated into this and seeing how much I can help others through expressing oneness, it was just so beautiful to see this and feel the oneness with them and heal them and just be so helpful and feel people growing and becoming healthier in a more blissful state, and I am too, through expressing this and connecting with them and completing with them. So it's amazing. And actually this Sunday there is going to be a workshop where you can get initiated into this over two-way video conferencing. So there's no reason you shouldn't be there. You can help everybody you know. Everybody has some health problem that they need help with, and you can help them with this. So definitely come to that workshop. I'll leave a link in the description. And thank you, Nithyananda.